So here goes the seedlings, man. Started from organic matter, potting mix, super organic, will grow. They're just looking amazing. This is, I believe, let me lie to you what this is, bro. We've got some bell pepper finally. These ones took the longest. The ones that took the longest, let me just go ahead and arrange. The tomatoes, man. The tomatoes took the longest. And the bell peppers, the pumpkin definitely took the longest. We've got some collard is still trying. And then we've got, that needs to hurry up and get repotted. We've got some stuff coming in. We got some turning purple. I know that's not good at all. We got some white turning. So we need to hurry up and get that repotted. It's growing out the sides. That corn just like needs to grow, man. That corn does what it does. And we got a little bit of growth right here. I think those are some more bell peppers right there. Bell peppers are, oh no, I think these are serranos actually. We have serrano, or these are serrano and these are bell, one of the two. It's kind of hard to read them right now, but yeah, so that's just the growth. We're gonna show you guys those when they're transplanted, and then we'll go from there and then show you how they look growing healthy in the next couple of slides. But I just wanted to get some footage of that right there. We're gonna just make sure we ain't got no bugs on them, and we got good growth going on. Uprooted some of the ones that did have the caterpillars. These are some of the cowpeas, the black eyed peas, which, you know, those are doing great. You know, we'll show you guys those in a minute, because they're just doing amazing. By the time you see those will probably be getting ready to actually start vining up. And you know, I eventually get a trellis for everything, and you know, we'll get it rocking, man, rocking and rolling. We'll do the whole potted situation, man, but it's definitely coming along, you guys. All right, so as you can tell right above me, we have the week we're in, approximately, roughly. We got our grow bags that have been in for a minute, and it just took me a little minute to go finally get some dirt. That's in the camera, right? Yeah. Took me a minute to finally get some dirt. Stay green, cheapest dirt I could find, the most dirt I could find. So we're just gonna work that open. It's already pre-fertilized. It's the potting mix. It's a gardening variety for sure. It's everything we need. So we're just gonna fill our grow bags up. A little bit less than half, probably a little bit more. Start separating stuff. You can turn a little bit for me. We got a little bit of what we got going on right here. This is our corn, not doing the greatest. And we got the squash, and then our pumpkin. So we'll put our squash in some of the pots, and then we're gonna put we're gonna freestyle it. We're gonna make sure everything gets where it needs to be though. We'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so we're about probably 3/4 of the way there. I may or may not add probably more to the corn, but not more to the pumpkin or maybe the squash that I do. I don't know. I'll play everything by ear for sure, but I think that looks like justice for sure. I definitely have another bag. I'm not, you know, going with less if I don't have to, but if it doesn't really too much matter, then, you know, I'll definitely go with that much, because that looks pretty decent. Probably about 8 or 9 inch gap between that and the surface. And I know, plus once these get filled, man, they get pretty heavy, man. So I definitely want to be able to move it, so even when wet. So we'll see. Oh, look at that. That's a no bueno. We got a piece of plastic right there. Good thing the roots aren't like doing any circling or anything like that. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna break that whole chunk up in there, and then we'll separate. I hope this doesn't kill them. I don't know how sensitive corn roots are, but one of the ones we were using for the peas, when I was breaking them up, it was pretty solid. I'm gonna be kind of gentle, but at the end of the day, yeah, they still gotta come up. Look at those corns that were once little dry seedlings. don't want to too much separate them completely from the corn, but I want to just pull them apart, just row by row. All of them may not live too, so we'll make sure we got more than one each area. Whoa, look at that big old spider. I'm sorry, I had to get him out of the way. But so boom, just kind of be gentle. Some people say the roots are like way more sturdy than we give them credit for. I don't know, but look at all that. That looks still very much so still alive. That looks gorgeous right there. That looks like a perfect area to go ahead and mix some of that in there too. It's already been on there. It's a little moist. This is pre-mixed fertilized, so I probably won't fertilize for like until we start getting fruit and body. We'll put it really in the corner for us so we can maximize our space. We'll build up to it just like so. Make sure no roots are sticking out whatsoever, and then we'll just make sure we can keep it standing up and come in, come around. Got some die off and whatnot on some of them. I bet once we get them in the ground, man, I bet they'll start just clinging to life. It's another one right there. I don't want to separate none of that, but at the same time it needs to go. It needs to. So boom, I'll put that together. We'll put one right here as well. Keep all those roots intact as much as we can. And just trying to go around it. And then we'll also plant. So I might do another bucket if I have some extra. If these ones are wanting to do good, then we might have some extra. So, and as they grow, I'm leaving that space also to, not because I don't want to use all my dirt and whatnot, but because I may need to fertilize in the future. And so if I have to fertilize in the future, then you know I can just add another layer to it. That's a lot of the root right there. Make sure we get it real nice and mixed up. So try to do 3, or should I 4 it? Here we are about 2 weeks and 4 or 5 days. Right into a 20 gallon, a little less than 3/4. I am going skimpy, just because if I need to feed, which I know I will need to feed, I'll just go buy more potting mix and probably do probably more natural one. And I have also some wood chips, some mulch that's composting that I can put as well to top them off, and I just make a mixture to create feed for them and put that feed in, whether I do it powder or if I put it in the water. Probably just do it through the powder though. And yeah, so this is what they're looking like, the pumpkin seeds, man. Probably won't get huge ones off of them, man, but we're gonna try to see something, man. As you can see, that little circling of the roots sitting in that little Cool Whip cup. Just gonna break it up. Don't be afraid to break it up a little bit, man. I really can keep that whole, and then just get in here, keep that, boom. And then this one may not be the greatest, so I'll keep this one with this one, hold it tight. So yeah, man, let's just gonna run it like that. And then we'll see you guys when everything is all watered up and all looking good, you guys. Also gonna do a feed and put up some more dirt in here for the cantaloupe. Use a little bit of that, probably about palm full, and sprinkle it around, mix up the dirt a little bit, and then pour a lot more dirt, and probably pick out some of the extra ones and probably do some extra seedlings or whatever. I don't know, probably pick apart and do some extra if I can. And yeah, we're just gonna put more dirt in here so we can keep growing up and pretty soon get a trellis, you guys. I know she could use a trellis, probably way more room. This thing's going crazy, but I got another one that's growing in that bag, so you know she can get what she's gonna get. That's like literally the very first thing I potted, so for it to be right there is astonishing. This collard is just keeping too much moisture, but it's definitely ready to be planted because I don't think you're supposed to let any browning happen at all, if I'm not mistaken, because you can harvest that. You can harvest it now if you really truly wanted to, but that collard needs to be repotted because I don't think you're supposed to let any browning happen at all. Just right here, it can't retain enough moisture. It's molding up, greening up. Just more tomatoes. You know, I got that one in that 5-gallon doing amazing. This is the biggest bunch. We're just trying these out, just see how big I can get them in here. And then I give one to somebody, probably my sister or something, I don't know. I believe Serranos. We're gonna fill that dirt up more later on. Not doing so well. It's right because no water. Look at all that molding. I mean, not no water, no water outlet, really, no main water outlet. I had to drill holes in those, as you can tell, obviously. So we'll be repotting soon, but we gotta find something wide. We gotta find something like this wide, but just as deep. So try to make that happen before it's too late. Because I know wintertime, your lettuces and your collards and all that grows really well. So wasp out here doing their job, getting at all the critters that I can't catch, actually getting in there. Look at him, he's actually found something. Oh, might try to get that on camera. Dang, what is he? I know it's a bug right next to him. You see that bug? What is he at in there though? He is in there. Sheesh. Why does he want that bug? I don't know. Maybe he's looking for a certain type of bug. But they definitely are, from what I'm told, very positive signs in your garden. That means everything's growing and everything wants to eat it. And everything that wants to eat it just happens to be prey. So if you're a wasp, maybe if you're a horsefly, I don't know. Horsefly in the corner. Or what kind of fly is that? I don't know. Look. Oh, look, he actually looked. He was trying to pursue him. Wow. That is what he's looking for. It's exactly what he's looking for. So he's taking care of that fly problem. They're on everything out here. I mean, everything that I'm growing out here. They're literally, you know, rooting their faces on. So maybe that's exactly what they're looking for. That's awesome to see. But let me kill this aphid bug that it didn't get. And yeah, that's good. That's good. Good to see that. Good to see that. Black eyed peas, known as, I want to say chickpeas or cowpeas. There we go. Cowpeas, black eyed peas to the southerners. This is exactly 1 month and a week of growth. Probably could do with more soil. We will add more soil whenever we get to feeding to actually start fruiting. We actually got some budding going on down there, but these freaking aphids slash ants are just like giving me hell, man. And like when I kill them, they're like black reddish, and when I kill them, they look like they're bleeding blood, like a lot of like blood, like a little bit of redness on my shorts, like if you can tell right there. That's how it looks when I kill them. And I can't get them all, man, so I'm thankful for having two. They're really attacking, you know, the least healthier one, but man, both of them are doing freaking amazing. Like I said, that's 1 month and a week of growth right there. just on that, and I just showed you guys that just to show you know I'm doing a little bit of just getting in here and you know removing any bugs physically, and you know I'm not spraying anything on anything at all. So let's show you some more of the other plants that you know I'll eventually start picking through here soon. There's an elephant ear that's gonna go in the ground soon. Cantaloupe looking pretty, really needs a trellis. You see that mint is just start flowering and you know pollinating, dropping pollen. We've got the tomato, the baby tomato, looking gorgeous. Here goes another cow pea right here, black eyed pea. Here is our dollar store bell pepper, which man, when I first started it up, I mean it just had all kind of bugs eating at it and stuff like that. But we took care of a lot of that, and it's just growing on up, man. Corn looking A1, can't even fit in the camera. This is that California wonderful bell pepper we had got from HEB. It was really not doing the greatest, but it was the best looking one that was there. And it's looking prettier. It's getting more flowers on it. The squash is squashing. So is the pumpkin. But just really doing my homework, man. This is not gonna work here. I mean, I maybe could put a trellis and start getting some arboreal growth and some more vertical growth. But I mean, this, you know, I'm not gonna get very good pumpkins out of this, and I'm just well prepared for that. So here goes another cantaloupe. Definitely doing better. Not as fast as the other cantaloupe, but definitely doing better. There's a squash, getting some flowering going on. Getting some die-off too, man. The bugs are just giving me hell, man. I'm catching the mean flack from the bugs, man. So, well, we still got growth going on there, and it's definitely starting to flower. And I guarantee I'll probably get better fruits out of that one. Here's our squash, man. It's just been a freaking jungle. I should have been put this one on vertical growth before anything. But, you know, I'm just letting nature take its course. Whatever dies off, dies off. Whatever grows, grows. Hey, if I only get one fruit out of it, hey, that's cool. I probably could do with some trimming, but I don't really know too much, know my laws and what could be trimmed and what should I trim, where should I trim to promote better growth. We got that collard that definitely should be replanted, that it's just doing his own thing. The serranos, man. The serranos, man, are just freaking... You know, peppers are gonna pepper, man. You know, no too many animals care for messing with, you know, peppers and stuff like that. So we'll put more dirt in that whenever time calls for it to put more dirt in there. But other than that, man, this thing is growing like a champ. And then we just got some baby tomatoes just growing up, just doing very, very nice. Yeah. So I'll throw how many weeks it is today, and probably the exact date, since we did a lot of pruning. We had Hurricane Nicholas come through, which, you know, I moved them from right here. I just moved them to, you know, under the little carport area before the garage, so they didn't get too wet. And yeah, that's what we're looking like, baby. Did some pruning up on these as well. Didn't really show that, but I did it off camera. So they're looking pretty decent. So we do have a lot of growth, definitely. You can tell. Look at those beautiful things. But also, I just flipped under this. And look at that. That is disgusting. Let me get a focus. So, we're about to get to that ASAP. I don't know what these are. I don't know if these are aphids or what in the world, but I know they were having a presence when they first started to bud up and start growing. And clearly they're being a nuisance right now. And everyone I've caught them on has been making, like, these grew together at the same time. Why isn't this one going as fast? And it's because I just plucked a whole bunch of them little things off of them, man. So, yeah, man, they're looking good, but just gotta do a little bit of hand maintenance. That's about it. This is at 48 days of growth right here. Tomorrow makes 49, and we got black eyed peas peeing. It's mid-fall, just about to be mid-fall. Early fall, mid-September. Mid-September and early fall is pretty much here already. So this is gonna be out of season here soon. But look at that, that's almost ready there. We'll give it like another day or two, and we're peeing up, man. We've got growth. I believe this is squash for sure. Like I said, we've been seeing that growth. This is what really took off first. It got repotted first. They all got planted on the same day. And remember, that table had them all full. But you know, now look where we're at. We got, you know, 3 different tomatoes. My one in that 5-gallon, the 2 right here, and then I put 1 here as well. It was the smallest one, so I gave it the biggest, best opportunity to see where that goes. We've got some leaf lettuce. Trying to get it sprouted up right there. That's still doing its own thing. We got the serrano. We took the serrano and we just separated them and boom, gave it a bigger box. I'm just seeing what does well. Smaller box with mulch, and you know, it's both serranos. But look, man, check it out, man. Just admire how far we've come there from the potted. I'm not trying to sustain it by any means. I'm just trying to, you know, show that it can be done. We had a little bit of molding going on here, man, so I don't know how well that one's gonna do, but it was pretty good started off. But this one's looking a little funnier. It's also looking like it's ripening up, so we'll probably pick these in the next day or so. Just try to keep it going, give it some more food in the next month, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's the growth we're looking at 48 days, you guys. So also look at that California Wonderful. My mom, she had got it. It was already started. I already started from the store, man, from HEB, here at Texan. And we're already seeing some baby growth on there. We're flowering up, all that good jazz. So that's super cool. Alrighty guys, so at about 51 days of development here, this is where we are at. We've already seen this thing develop and becoming colossal. And you know, I guess I didn't think we were gonna come to this point this soon already. Of course, they give until they can't no more, until freeze comes over and things like that. But we're here already. Like I said, about 51 days now for the squash. Or, I don't know if it's a cucumber or what, man. It's some variety of something, but so we got our little bowl, man. Probably could get better shears and whatnot, but we're just gonna come in here. And so my point, man, of this video, man, or at least to be where we're at right now as we speak, man. I guess I can kind of just tug it off a little bit. Be careful to the plant. But to get where we're at right here, man, it took 51 days, man. I'm not saying I could grow the most. I'm not saying I could grow the biggest, but you know, I did it. That was the point of doing that. So we did that. So let's boom, put that there. And let's come around here to the back side. I think this is the most this one's gonna be developing at all. So we'll try to twist that one out there like that as well. And that one's a little funny looking one, but hey man, you know, the point of doing this potted series is to say I did it, man, and I definitely did it. So we had a little bit of mold coming up at this one right here. If you want to come in right here, this one. But it's all right, man. You know, we'll see if it keeps wanting to give. We'll keep feeding. We'll keep doing everything necessary to keep wanting it, you know, getting it to give. But let's get over here to our black-eyed peas, though, man. Our black-eyed peas, just they were the first ones to grow, so you know they don't surprise me at all, not a bit. And here we are again, proving that, you know, a lot of these crops, man, you could do it in a pot. Imagine if you had 2-3 pots. These black-eyed peas or cow peas, wherever you're from, just look where they're at. We've had some pest problems, some bug problems and whatnot. Let a fellow southerner drive by. But yeah, man, just look where we're at, man. We had a lot of pest problems on one of them. The other one didn't really get to sprout, but just, man. So we'll get to picking these off. That way they can give us more if they so choose to in the future. Give them that opportunity, prune them up, if you will. Just boom, snap it off like that. We'll go to this one. This one to the left right here was so freaking underdeveloped, you guys, it don't even make no sense. I want to see if some of them I can just pull off. Oh, yeah, that's super underdeveloped, but we'll still take it off to get out the way. But we'll snap this side off right here, boom. It's another one. And so if you ask me, some people like to say mulch everything down in potted containers, and you know, for the most part that would be right, but I just happen to find the one that I didn't mulch down is the one that hasn't sprouted anything for me yet. So I don't know what that says, but it definitely says something to me as far as what I do in the future. And if you ask me would I do it and pot it again, I'm gonna tell you yes every time, because obviously this is more of a harvest, and we still got more growing in here. If I get in here and prune some up, if you just pay attention, zoom in a little bit, look at that. That's a sprout right there. That's, you know, getting ready to sprout. Once that loses its color right here, okay. Once that loses its, get in here. Once that right there loses its color, you'll definitely see it growing some more peas. So the production level is pretty good on that note, man. I think that's about it. I think we'll give everything else a little bit more time. Probably do some pruning up this weekend or something, but the biggins we got off for sure. So alright, you guys, that's gonna be it for this part of this segment of this video. This video is really gonna never stop, because I'll probably never stop gardening after this first little run. It's fun, it's awesome, man. It's cool to DIY, know where your food's coming from, and know what you're doing, man. And just to say that you're doing it, man, for sure. I really enjoyed it. This is gonna continue. We're not done here for sure. We got a lot of cool, crazy stuff coming up, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next part of the series, and I'll see you guys soon. Hit that like, thumbs up. I'm out, you guys.